Hey there. Beautiful, beautiful start to the week. My gosh. So, I wanted to talk about real quick something that's been on our heart since Wednesday with Charlie Kirk. I realized a whole lot of things about myself and where I'm at as a benchmark in what my goals are, what I believe in. And yes, I have not done a good job in expressing that Jesus Christ is my Savior. He died for me. And I don't lead with that in my life enough. I need to do better. I actually literally felt ashamed of myself because I focus on improvement. I focus on 2% better, all the stuff, the gratitude, the everything that I work with my clients on. And when this happened last week, I'll tell you, it shook me to my core. It doesn't surprise me because of where society is today, but this is now 100% now I'm speaking up, like many others, millions. This is a spiritual war. This is not between Democratic and Republican, and it hasn't been for a very long time. And the part that bothers me the most, that makes my stomach feel sick, is the fact that there are people indoctrinating. What does that mean? I call it programming, feeding negative information enough over and over and over, getting people's mind to accept it, believe it, and then they begin to lead their life with that information. And when you compare the two, when you talk about the Bible, you talk about Jesus Christ, I can't find any negative. I never have been able to. There have been periods in my life where I'm like, maybe I don't believe, I don't know, but I can tell you this. Doesn't matter whether you call it God or whatever your title is, there is a higher power guiding all of this. And here's the part that I'm ashamed of, that I haven't been stronger showing my faith in everything that I do, having the resilience, having the mental toughness, having the focus, clarity, and decisive confidence. Letting people know that foundation is faith. And I need to do a whole lot better with that. Each and every one of us has been given a gift of life, right? We're here, we're alive. Challenges, good, what we call bad, negative, all is part of the human experience, and we were put here to have as many experiences as possible. And the matter of the fact is, whether I help athletes or focus on that or not, my goal is to improve the world one person at a time until I can help many at one time, with goodness, with grace, with confidence, with mental clarity, with focus. It doesn't mean somebody has to believe what I believe, but it can never, ever come to where we take a human life because we don't agree with their beliefs. And it's become okay, and it's not okay. Today is where I'm coming out and saying I am Charlie Kirk as well. I am joining all the people in this world that are behind that mission. And now I'm even more motivated, more fired up, because enough is enough. And we, each and every person, as an adult, we are responsible to do better, to love, to care, to help, to be our best, to be mentally tough, to get through and resilient when the storms come hardest like they are now. I don't know if anybody's listening to me. I sure hope so. And anyone that doesn't want to believe in Jesus, really, I haven't seen or heard a good argument for that against the Bible. I mean, nothing is perfect. That's a man-made word. There is nothing perfect. other than the divine. Jesus Christ himself. There's proof after proof after proof. And we can't ignore this anymore as a world. More people are being awakened in the right sense than ever before. We are responsible to help our young train their minds to be open-minded, to accept others' beliefs, to love each other, to support each other, not just compete. And here's the bigger thing, not just want. I tell it to my granddaughter all the time. You can't just want. You can just want, but I have not had the experience where just wanting something worked out for the good of everybody. And there's no lessons learned in experiences gained in just wanting. So when what you want doesn't come, or what you want somebody to believe doesn't come or happen, you can't rise up in violence. You cannot. It is morally, ethically wrong. We need to do better as a nation. We need to do better as a world. I need to do better. I need to do better every day. It was a gauge for me. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. And I'm now going to be speaking out, and I'm going to be making adjustments and improvements to my own life, my business, my family, all of it. How I treat, how I act, everything about me. That foundation is Jesus Christ and my faith. So I hope everyone can start out this week in a positive direction. You don't have to have goals. You don't have to know exactly what you're doing. I don't either. But you do have to have a direction based on what's good for more than you, for the world, for your family. It can't be just down to one. Jesus gives us that strength, that foundation, that faith, and is a guiding light to what the difference is between right and wrong. There's no hate allowed. I hope this message is, there's so many people speaking about it that are speaking way more elegantly than I could ever do. And I just hope that if you're listening to this, you got something out of it, maybe motivated you to become more resilient, get your mind in a place where you can control it and manage your emotional states. If not, connect with me and I'm happy to help you. Easy, quick, fast, fun, permanent. But we're not here to support negative. We're not here to support hate. We can never support any of that, including killing someone else, murder. God bless. Have a great start to the week, and be resilient in everything that you do, and keep moving forward with good intentions.